Another video on tank ace. As you can see, I'm just opening up some SP boxes. Last week they had broken, so stopped playing for a little while. Um, there had been recently a patch. The patcher had downloaded approximately 41, 42 items, and I'm just trying to go through the game and see what was changed. The main thing that seems to have changed is the SP boxes seem to be working now. The SP boxes give out more booty boxes, and you can also get these shells out of the SP boxes. Unfortunately, I can't use any of them. Why? I don't know. Well, it says I got to be level 20, but why? I mean, everyone's already higher level than me. Why can't I just use the damn things? Anyways, um, there really wasn't supposed to be any change to gameplay, so I hope to be able to tack on a little video after this to show any differences in it. But the main changes were the SP box is working now, um, and the shells. There was another change, but cut. I'm gonna cut out all this opening so that you guys don't get bored. Um, just stay tuned a little bit. I will go through some other changes that they talked about and I noticed. Alright, I am back. I went through all my booty boxes, quite a lot of them actually, but here's another change that they did in the latest patch. The SP boxes go to exchange for ace and exchange for SP, but you have to have a full SP bar to do that, and I think you only get like 10 ace or 10 experience for one SP point, so I got 230, so I'd get 2,300 or so. Another thing that they they really screwed up on this. I'm sorry, but commander skill. Here we go. Yeah, you have to rebuy them for some damned reason. I already had all these freaky things bought, and now I have to rebuy them. I have to reallocate all of my skill points because for some reason they thought it was necessary. But yeah, I just wasted 5,000 A's because the developers decided it's a good idea to put this in just because we know it's going to cost them more time in game, but the well, 4,000 anyways for now. And hopefully I'll be able to buy and use my shells now because they decided it'd be a good idea to do that. Anyways, forward to this 7 charisma, 7 strategy, 10 function. Oh crap. And 25 firearm. That one's gonna take me a while. Okay. Now, just give me a second here. Get to tank maintenance. Alright. Now, the base gun on this, if I remember correctly, since for some reason they didn't put it anywhere in tank maintenance, the beginning gun on this does 400, 500 damage maybe. Now, each shell does plus damage. So, if it's 400, that would be 800 for the normal AP free shell. It'd be 850 for the APBC shell. And for this one, it would be 1,000 if it's 500, otherwise it's 900. So I'd have to go back. But now onto camo bit. I told you guys I'd do this. Camo slots here, kill markers, how many kills you got. I think I got like 200, so that's why there's 2 tanks in circles. And I figured out why everyone uses the star here. It's plus 15. I still don't know if that's percent or points. If it's percent, great. If it's a points, then why the heck is it so dang expensive? Okay, I'm gonna go to the supply shop next to show you guys everything about that. Well, it's not the supply shop, it's the maintenance unit. Mark Camouflage Repair, it's right there. Okay, camo. The basic camo does nothing. The Russian green, it's +1 to tank dodge, which I don't see how a tank dodges, but I'm sure there's a reason. And then there's Desert Camouflage. It's the same thing, just +1 to dodge. I think as you go higher, you may get more, but Soviet Red Star here, +10 to tank destroying power. The Soviet Red B95 logo, I think that's a tank company. Don't know. Is +10 to shell speed, and this one is, and the Russian Red Star +15 to um, tank destroying power. So that's basically how you get those. Um, Now we're gonna go through all of the other ones for all the other nations. I hope there's more than this because it'd be kind of pathetic if there was only those three options. For um, the Germans have a lot more marks than everyone else, so I'll just cut to those and explain the best I can when I get there. Alright, we're at the German place, and I've said it once, I'll say it again. I wish they would take out the walking in this game. It just takes so long to get anywhere. But, okay. The German Cross logo is +10 to tank destroying power. The Kunstpanzer +50 shooting distance. I think that's +50 meters. It seems like it doesn't seem like a very good investment. This everything's pretty close quarters, so it shouldn't really matter. Plus 30 tank vitality. I think that's 30 hit points. Once again, I don't really see why it's permanent. That's why it's so expensive. It's 4,000 ace, but I really don't see what's the point with just 30 tank vitality. 30%, yeah, that'd be great, but I don't think percentages would be good because 4,000, 30%, that's 1,200 maybe. So that could be unbalanced. So maybe like 5% rather than 30 points. Because 30 points don't mean jack in this game. You've seen me hit 1,000 for 1,000 hit points, whatever. Another 30 tank vitality. This one I think is a panther. This one's an elephant. This one's a panther again. Plus 10 tank defense. I think that has to do with all around armor protection. I do have one on my Panzerkampf 4 SUF F2. I really haven't noticed that much of a difference. And then you got the 706 logo plus 10 tank shell speed. Armor, camo, the basic doesn't do jack. The Kursk, I think that has to do with the African campaign. I don't really know. Could be backwards. This one could be from Normandy. This one could be whatnot. But I'm not really sure if these are actual ones used in real life. But dodge chance +1, dodge chance +1. I think you would be able to get more if you join the faction, but I don't really want to do that until I'm a few levels farther along. Alright, on to the Americans, I guess. Alright, here we are at the maintenance unit for the Americans. Oh, crap. Just give me a second. I gotta switch tanks. Different nations' camouflage schemes cannot be put on different nations' tanks, as far as I tell. Mark camouflage repair. But okay, the U.S. Army White Star +10 to destroying power. The British Blue Circle +10 to destroying power, and the American 50 tank logo +10 to shell speed. I don't know if I have noticed any difference because if you remember correctly, the 75 on this tank is really slow. That could be one thing in a patch. I will release gameplay video to see some of the other changes they did because they added some better camera angles, I guess. But again, +1 to dodge. I'm pretty sure I have the desert camouflage scheme right now. Doesn't say, it just says M4A3 what tank you can put it on. But every one of these changes for whatever tanks, you cannot get the camouflage schemes or any of these markers from the mercenary camps, so you will have to travel a bit. It is expensive to travel, 10,000 ace, as you can see here. I just traveled within that time, within this video, 2 times, and I'm down 20,000. I started with about 45,000 or so, but it's a little bit pain in the butt. Okay, that's it for this video. I will be releasing gameplay footage to show some of the changes here. I will be talking about a few other things during the gameplay footage, so stay tuned for that.